Hi, everyone. I wanted to hop on here and say, first of all, thank you to everyone who has been so supportive of this crazy journey of a year. Um, I landed somewhere amazing and I'm thrilled about it. I wanted to talk about and for job seekers and especially job seekers and customer success and how that ties in with my connection to Noah Little. So he essentially I was working for 7 months, working so hard to get a job, networking my butt off with so many people, which was great. It was great to meet people, but I think that there needs to be a strategy in networking, and you need to understand that if you're networking, it should be the objective should be to get you closer to getting a job. I was networking with amazing professionals who I adore, and I'm so happy that I've met. Um, and it filled me up and it made me so excited because I was talking to professionals again in the same industry, and it was great. But I spent a long period of time doing that because that's what I was told was going to give me a job. Uh, I quickly took Noah's advice and kind of ended my networking efforts only because it was taking up so much of my time and I wasn't able to focus on applying to jobs. And in this market, as much as I adore a strategized job hunt, strategy, anything I love, but in this market, you can't strategize the job hunt. You just need to put your head down and you need to work. And Noah and I align on that so fully. It's obviously tough out there, and it's incredibly tough for customer success people. The one thing I want to point out, another thing that Noah and I align on, is customer success is not for everyone. So many people are trying to pivot into it, and it's not this fluffy unicorn world of keeping customers happy and sending emails and that's it. It's, strategies, it's analytics, it's insights, it's reporting, it's numbers, it's delivering against your numbers and against the customer's numbers. It's hard work. It's not easy work at all. And whoever made up that lazy girl, don't get me started on that. Anyways, so more on Noah. There are so many experts on LinkedIn that say that they're experts and that they'll help you in the job search and the job hunt and the resume, but there is no one who is an expert in getting a job, because there are jobs from being welders to mechanics to CROs to founders of companies. No one in their right mind knows how to get you a job at any single one of those places. They just don't, because they don't know all those industries. So your expert should always be in the industry for which you're applying or the industry that you want to get into. And Noah is that expert. He has an incredible resume of achievements. He works full time as in customer success, and he helps people when he's not working. So his full-time job isn't just to make money off of you or job seekers or whomever. His full-time job is his full-time job, and he lives in Finland. So off hours, he's helping people across the globe strategize and get their resumes in order. So I'll try to be a little bit more brief. So he helped me tailor my resume. Tailoring my resume helped me understand my achievements that I could then produce in interviews. It also helped restore the confidence that is inevitably lost when you lose a job, because I understood the achievements that I made. He will go through your resume and he will cut it up, but that's what you want. You want somebody to be able to cut it up and say, give me this number and what did that mean? That's the kind of person that you want looking at your resume. It takes them 15 seconds, but you need to put your head down. You've got to do the work. I think that this is where Noah and I aligned best. And maybe it's because we're both city people. He's originally from Toronto. I'm originally from Chicago. you need to put your head down and work. And if you don't have the energy to edit a resume, you absolutely don't have the energy to be in customer success, for one thing. But you need to tailoring it towards specific jobs, not really my jam. That wasn't something I was a huge believer in. But it's important to have the job title that you're applying for in your resume. I think that you need to kind of come to this understanding that it's a really tough market, and you need to apply and apply and apply and apply like your life depends on it, because literally your life does depend on it. You can go through an incredible health crisis with your family. You can lose your job. You can lose your home. It can get that bad, but you need to work like your life depends on it to get a new job, to make it better. And Noah is one of those people that fully supports that and backs that. And, people who meet with him who are like, he cuts to the chase. He's a little bit too blunt. He's not blunt. He just doesn't waste time, and he doesn't want to waste your time, and he's not going to waste his time. And that's important. And especially in customer success, we don't want to waste our clients' time. That's the last thing we want to do, is bring them like undervalued experiences or meetings. So I just can't promote him enough. I truly can't. He changed the game completely for me. Within a month, maybe a month and a half, it was insane the amount of interviews that I was having. I was so drained. But panel presentations, he worked with me on that. He was the tough guy in the room, and he challenged every single thing I said. We practiced that. We practiced panel interviews, talking to peers. And I count myself as a pretty great interviewer. And fortunately, it does come pretty naturally to me. But if you're not a great interviewer, he will make you a great interviewer. I'm really fortunate that I landed where I did, because I wasn't put through this grueling process. It was just so intuitive that this is where I wanted to land. And I'm so fortunate for that. And I think that after a year of all of these trials, this has been my one kind of like blossoming flower. But I just can't stress it enough that you really need to work, and you need to get scrappy, and you'll get rejected all day, every day, because that's the way that this works. But you need to keep applying, and you need to find your connections at companies so that you can get referrals, because these little, cold applications, they're not working out for people. Generally, ATS is just going to robot reject you, and that's silly. I don't like companies that follow that anyway. And, but I'll move on. So Noah, I will put his name in the description of this video so that you can connect with him if you'd like to. He's a customer success expert. He's a great person. And he really helped me kind of understand my own achievements so that I had confidence when I was presenting them to other people in my interviews. And I think that kind of wraps it up. I'm excited about my next chapter. I'm going to sign off of LinkedIn for now, and go enjoy myself and get away from the blue light for the first time in 8 months. Oh, good luck to everyone. Connect with Noah. If nothing else, just follow his tips and his advice.